Hello, I'm Andy Norman, founder of Antek Automation, and welcome to Quick Tips, the show where I take one real problem facing small businesses and give you something practical to do about it. Today, I want to answer a question I get asked more and more, which is, does it matter which AI model is under the bonnet? And the honest answer for most small and medium businesses is no, it matters far less than you would think. The reason this is on my mind is a recent announcement. Oracle is bringing Google's Gemini models into its enterprise cloud. In plain terms, one giant cloud provider is now hosting a rival's AI models, so its customers do not have to leave the platform to use them. It is part of a bigger pattern where Oracle, Google, Microsoft and Amazon are all competing to be the place enterprise AI actually runs, each one trying to avoid losing customers to whoever has the strongest model this month. Now, for almost every small business listening, that deal changes nothing directly because you are not running your own AI infrastructure on Oracle Cloud in the first place. But it matters indirectly, and here is why. It is a very clear signal that model quality is becoming a commodity at the infrastructure level. The providers are racing to offer whichever model performs best, rather than locking you into one forever. And that trend is genuinely good for smaller businesses over time because the vendors who build the voice agents and chatbots you actually use can increasingly plug in a better model whenever one comes along, without rebuilding the whole product underneath you. So if the model brand is not the thing that decides whether your AI works, what is? Three things, and I want you to remember these when you are comparing vendors. First, call flow design, how the conversation is actually structured, what the agent asks, and in what order. Second, integration, whether it genuinely connects to your booking system and your CRM, so a captured inquiry ends up somewhere useful, not just in a transcript nobody reads. And third, escalation logic, what happens when something goes wrong or a caller needs a human. Get those three right with an average model and you have a system that works. Get those three wrong with the most advanced model on the planet and you have an expensive disappointment. So here is what I want you to actually do this week. If you are talking to anyone about a voice agent or a chatbot, do not let the conversation get stuck on which model they use. Ask them instead, how is the call flow designed for my business? How does it connect to my calendar and my CRM? And what happens when a caller asks something it cannot handle? The answers to those three questions will tell you far more about whether it will work than any model brand name ever could. That is exactly how we build at Antek Automation, designed around your call flow and your systems, with the model as a swappable part rather than the whole story. If you want the full breakdown on the Oracle and Gemini deal and what it means for smaller firms, it is over on the blog at antekautomation.com. I'm Andy Norman, this has been Antek Automation. Find us at antekautomation.com and I'll see you on the next one.